your breath smells like what I think my anal fissure smells like. And now you're yawning in my eyes. She's yawning in my face.
I think you don't like flies. You have nothing on Steph. Steph will destroy her home trying to kill a fly.
I will stay home. I've ruined plans. I cannot have flies in my house.
Steph Infection.
Welcome back to Steph Infection. And guess what?
I have a dog growing out of my intestines.
This is... Okay, again, if you're not watching the YouTube, please go. Jessica Michelle Singleton's here. You wouldn't know because Susan is so fucking obsessed with her. She's currently on her lap.
She loves me.
No, but you can't even see. She's blocking the camera so badly.
I've never looked better. This is me at my finest.
Her anus is on your twat right now.
Yeah,
it's so gross.
It's gonna cause. I'll be back for another episode about that. Let me tell you.
I'll tell you that. I forgot to put my shoes on, and guess what? Here we are. We're socked up.
Socked up.
So all you foot pigs out there can jerk off to my new socks my sister got me. Are they cute?
Oh my God, they're very cute. And you can send me money for pictures of my feet if you like feet.
Yeah, because you have cute little feet.
I have the Marilyn Monroe of feet, as they say.
So, Susan, get down. This is you.
They've jerked off for president. Susan, you gotta go.
No, this is absurd. We can't. Don't lie down. There you go. Lie down right there.
And now I am simply covered in hair.
No,
but
she's really obsessed with Jess.
I don't
it's crazy.
mind it. I don't mind
For those of you who remember Slobs, the podcast,
R.I.P. Do you
R.I.P.
get messages? I get messages of people going, I miss it.
I do, and I get people in the meet and greet line that say, is it coming back? And I say, do you know how hard it is to do a podcast with one person?
Yeah. Do you know I haven't seen Steph in...
I haven't seen you. Like, that's why Susan's acting. If you, again, watch the YouTube video, please watch it. Please subscribe. Susan is obsessed with you because she hasn't seen you in so long.
I know. That's why it was too hard. I get sad every time someone asks me. I go, yeah, those were the days.
No, it's just, it's hard to drive to the Comedy Store in the middle of the day.
It was never a good time.
Never a good time. There's always traffic, and it's too much.
It's too much. It's too much. It's so hard what we do. You have to do 8 million things.
8 million things, and we're running around, and you're podding your own pod.
Yeah, you have your own pod.
There's too many pods.
We're like falling
And then
apart.
I was like, my biggest thing with Slobs was like, I'm saying the same thing on this as I'm saying on Slobs. I'm like, oh yeah, that again. And here I am having the same conversation. Susan, can you please lie down? I know you're so cute, but it's like, we need clips for the internet. Right on the wires. Don't look at me like that.
I want raw clips that people don't have context for, and they go, why is this woman absolutely covered in hair?
I thought there was a toenail on the ground, but it's just a piece of lint. I was like, oh my God, ew, I will lose my mind. Can I just clipping my toenails in my own podcast studio?
Nate clips his toenails, my boyfriend Nate, on our patio. We have like a balcony.
Oh, I don't hate that.
Yeah.
Outside toenails.
Sure, but it's like above other people's balcony.
Wow.
Which is kind of funny, but I think his goal is to like get them off. But the other day, Moki went out and laid in the sun, and then I saw something in her tail, and I go, oh, a fuzz, and I go up and I'm like, that is a big toenail.
Ew.
Just sun shining in her, and I was like, God damn it.
That's so gross. Touching somebody else's toenail,
because that's
might
dead.
It's so gross.
Dead cells.
Ew.
That's what these are, by the way. It's just
dead
like
cells. Disgusting.
I don't understand it. That's your hair and your nails are like dead stuff coming out of you.
I got gels done and I took them off myself. Huge mistake. My nails were ruined since Vegas.
Oh,
I peeled them off. They're all dented and messed up.
Oh yeah, no, gels.
You have to go in.
And I never do.
I have time to go in. I like picking them.
That's why I stopped. I don't do my nails unless I have a thing, because I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna start peeling them off. Then they're just gonna I look like a crackhead.
And then I hate when you have one missing and one chipped. It's like I'm just keeping it natural.
Or I'll have one fake one that like I cannot get off, and the rest have come off. So then I just have like a crack fucking pinky nail. Like, hey, let's party.
You would party like that.
Oh yeah, that would be me.
That would be you.
Suck up the whole nail.
Mrs. Coke.
I wish.
I just kind of filled Jess in, but I have to fill the viewers in. The listeners. Whoever listens to this podcast.
Whoever is out there. As I bumped this.
You just called me George Costanza because I'm having a verbal-less, bizarre neighborhood fight.
It's weird.
It's strange.
It's like a silent fight. But
okay. So I have right by where you walk in, there's like 8 apartments in this one unit. There's like a what was it called? It's like a
post. A fence pole.
It's a fence pole.
It's like the corner of a gate.
corner of a gate and there's no
post.
top on it. It's got a hole in it.
Yeah.
So they've been leaving. They got new dogs. They've been leaving their dog shit hanging in a bag with the top, so that you have the shit, you tie the bag, and you stuff the top of the where you would carry it. They were stuffing that in the hole.
That is like bizarre, mentally ill behavior.
Their apartment's at the back, which is where the garbage bins
by
are.
the trash cans.
Directly by the trash cans.
That feels so personal.
Everybody walks by. It's not even me that uses. Everyone walks in and out of this gate.
Yeah.
So Kelly, my dog sitter, was like, "Hey, just so you know," I got back to this. She's like, "There's a bag of shit by the lockbox. Not Susan's. I know Susan's. Susan's is the size
she's
of my
like, I don't want you to
fucking
think
head."
that I'm watching your dog and then putting her shit right
Yeah,
here.
I literally, that's not, the shit's been there for days, she said. I get back condensation in the shit bag. Steamed up, sitting there. And you know what comes with shit? Flies. And if anyone knows me, I don't like flies.
If you think you don't like flies, you have nothing on Steph. Steph will destroy her home trying to kill a fly.
I will stay home. I've ruined plans. I cannot have flies in my house.
She goes crazy.
I hate flies. I can't eat if a fly touches my food. I throw the food out. I'm disgusted by flies. So the shit's there. I go, okay. So I come home. I go, I can't have the shit here. I throw the shit in the garbage. And I go, you know what? I'm going to stuff a rock in this hole so they can no longer put the bags
so
of
it's
shit
a
in there.
filled gate post.
Filled gape post. So I fill it
It's
up.
an asshole.
I come out the next day. Rock's gone. 2 bags of shit are in the hole.
I cannot believe this is real.
I'm like, what the hell? I flip out. I take the bags of shit back to the garbage. I'm like, okay, I see no one out there. I've never seen them do it. So I'm like, okay, fine. Take another rock. Shove the rock in the hole. I wake up this morning. Rock's gone. This is going on day 4 now. Rock is fucking gone. I go, fiddly dee. I see on my Ring camera, I go, who took the rock? I see the girl. I see her on
your
my
neighbor.
fucking Ring camera taking out the rock.
Your neighbor.
I'm
who you
watching
know.
my neighbor remove the rock. I'm like, what do you do? So today, I go back out. I hammered a rock in that hole. No one, even fucking the Hulk, can't get that goddamn rock out of there. I took a fucking hammer, a real hardware hammer. I hammered in a rock that it's almost flesh with the thing. If that rock gets removed, I'll tell you right now, I will be paying a contractor to come here and fill it up with cement. I will pay money. You also fucked with the rock. I'm a psycho.
Yeah, you're like, you're not gonna let this go.
I don't let
But also,
anything go.
like, it seems weird that it would be a personal thing toward you, but also, what is it? Why are you shoving shit into holes?
What? And here's the thing. This is the biggest problem. You think if this happens again, the next time it's gonna happen, I'm gonna say, hey, verbally, you can't leave the shit there.
You should turn just until you see them again, you should turn your alerts on your Ring camera so it dings when someone's
they're
nearby.
on. Oh, they're on.
And then go, hey, what are you doing?
Hey, don't leave the fucking shit there. But here's the thing. You want to leave the shit there? Guess who takes the biggest fucking shits on the planet?
Yeah.
This dog right here. You want me to... if you don't think every shit she takes, I will carry up their stairs, I know their apartment, and leave at their fucking front door, you've got nothing coming.
Yeah.
I'll get my own fence post. I'll take the hole out and I'll stuff the bag. I'm like, I don't have the time to do this, but I will. Out of spite.
I mean, like, what? What
me.
the fuck are they doing? I ran into Brad Silnitzer, and he told me during the pandemic there were these 2 women who lived behind him who were passive aggressively leaving their dog shit. It's like 2 old women, and they didn't like. They could hear his girlfriend working from home, and he knew that they didn't like it because he could hear them like repeating what she said loudly out the window, like, "Ah, rah, rah, rah," and they would leave their dog shit on their front door. But these are 2 old ladies who live alone, and this is his story to tell. I shouldn't be telling this, but.
Well, I'll
It's-
never have Brad Solnitz on the podcast. I'm kidding.
He said one day he opened the window when they were outside. He's like, hey, I know you've been leaving dog shit on my front door. And if you do it again, I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to kill you. Never got dog shit on their door again. But I'm like, he's like, oh yeah.
Little
And
death
he's like, that's
threats.
not the first time I've threatened a senior citizen. But I'm like, what are we doing?
What
has humanity come to? That
You also, everyone used that entrance and they're going to think it's my dog shit.
yeah, because they know.
Also, you're that lazy. Take the fucking dog shit. It's dog caca.
You went through the hassle of picking it up.
You picked it
You've
up.
done half the
Well,
battle.
the other day there was a shit on the lawn that wasn't picked up. And I'll tell you what, I've been here for 10 years. I've had her for 5 years. Even when she has diarrhea, I inside out the bag and I scrape every fucking ounce of wetness. And she has diarrhea a lot. So
I
I'm
know
out there.
that.
Or I've gotten the
She
hose
just
out.
looked ashamed. You guys
She
can't see it,
went,
but she went,
I know. I know.
Yeah, because it's a community yard. You know, it's like,
I love the way, okay, before we started recording, Jessica has mentioned now 3 times, like, I love Kermit. Man, I love that mug. Didn't realize I should have given you the Kermit mug.
no,
made a
you
huge
know what?
mistake here.
It's because I've been reading the Jim Henson book that I keep looking at it and probably because I'm losing my mind. It's like, you already mentioned the mug.
You mentioned it 6 times.
And I keep going, God, it's a good mug. And
You've said it so many
and it just
times.
is a good mug, but now I'm realizing it sounds like
I might have to give you the mug.
no, don't. Because I'm
I
just gonna say it
think I might
sounds
have
like
to.
I'm like that aunt or a person who's like, boy, would love a mug like that in my house. Let me tell you.
That's exactly what you've done. I swear to God, you
It
are.
is please God, no.
I'm gonna wash the mug.
But-
I'm gonna enjoy one last sip out of my mug.
but I
that
do
you
want to know where
desperately
you
need.
got it. Was it a thrift store find?
Yeah, my friend
Okay.
Alexis got it for me.
Well,
College
that's-
Fun Thrift on Instagram. You gotta check her out.
Because if you think I wouldn't have copied you, if that was just available in a store, you would be like, you bought my mug?
I got you the
That would be
Denise
next
mug.
episode. We got to talk about the mug.
Got you the Denise mug. Thought you'd like the Denise
I
mug.
love the Denise mug. R.I.P. Denise. Maybe.
All right.
We
She's
don't know.
probably that woman's dead for sure. Whoever got that one.
Do you
I got
actually
that
know
one.
a Denise?
I don't. That
I
was
went
also
to her estate
thrifted.
sale. I only took the ones with her name on it.
I was like, Denise.
You were in
I
hiding.
want to know a Denise. I don't think I know a single Denise.
Have you not just made a character named Denise based on this mug alone?
I don't know.
Welcome back to Coffee with Denise.
And just me sipping it. Oh, it's too hot again.
Oh,
Now
like too
you're
much
just gonna
caffeine. All right, now you're
Loudly
just,
scratch. Susan, this is why we can't have you in here. You're also not allowed on this rug. Jefferson gets very mad because the hair collects and so the room doesn't smell like you. Hey, that's enough itching. You're on an allergy pill every day. You're on
Jefferson
an allergy pill every day.
struggles with dogs.
He doesn't. Oh yeah.
Did he not grow up with dogs?
outside dogs?
Oh.
He doesn't understand. Sit
He
down,
thinks
please.
when you grow up with outside dogs, you think dogs are outside animals. And when you grow up with inside dogs, you think people with outside dogs are
The devil.
unhinged.
I
Yeah.
do. I think he's the
Dude,
devil.
my uncle, I didn't think about this growing up, but no, not even my uncle, my stepdad's brother, step uncle, I guess. He had two dogs that lived in his backyard. We were in Alaska. I'm like,
What kind of dogs were they?
one was like a big fat chocolate lab, and the other I think was like a husky, which a husky, they're built for that. You just
think-
got a dog
yes.
named Mocha out there, fat chocolate labbing around in the snow. I don't know if they ever came inside. It was
I feel like if they're outside all the time, though, they get acclimated and they like it, and that's what they want.
yeah. Because if you rescue a feral dog, they're like, ah! They like don't want to be.
Yeah, they don't want to be inside. They
wanna
want to
escape.
strapped up. But this, I told Jefferson that we're getting another golden before something happens with her. I can't think about it. And he's like, no. I was like, yes.
I knew
Sorry.
that you were serious about Jefferson when you were like, well, she's not getting out of the bed as much. And I'm like, never on the planet of Steph Tolev would that, with any other man I've ever seen you even
Never.
consider dating.
Oh, you want to talk
They would
about...
be like, could your dog get off my lap? And you'd be like, why don't I fucking cut your dick off? Why don't you just go to hell and die?
Well, do you want to see something that you're not going to like?
Uh-oh.
So speaking of the men
no.
that I've hated. So some people know that I've been trying to get a tattoo removed.
Oh, a certain
Fat,
Crunchy
disgusting
taco tattoo?
blob man. So
How's that
this
going?
Is on, this is on
Uh-oh.
2 years. I realize it's been 2 years since that disgusting
I
fucking
cannot believe it's been. I mean, I can and I can't.
He was so disgusting. We deleted a slobs episode. I was like, I don't want anyone.
We can't see him. We don't want to look at him.
Or
hear him.
You can't see us. We're barely in the frame. We're like, hello? Is the camera wide enough? It's bad right now. So the girl, take a peek. It's like, it's scabbed.
Alright.
It's burnt.
Progress.
Well, no. So these are all blisters and it's bleeding. It's never been this bad. So it's really, she really went to town because I tell them. So I get that. It's like, it's so
I feel
bad.
like now you could turn it into a piece of pizza.
Now,
the blisters.
It's a burnt fucking pizza. Now I'm like, I think I might just like pick it. So I pick all that skin off. I might just fucking ruin that part of my leg and just have it fucking mangled, and then get tattooed over top. Okay, she's sleeping on my foot. It's so cute.
And then have a textured tattoo of just like permanently
At
scarred.
this point, I'll take anything. But I'm like, I want it. So
You
if
haven't
want
tried
a
to get
tattoo
another
removed,
matching tattoo, have you?
I will never get a matching tattoo for the remainder of my whole life.
Okay. We'll see.
Don't you dare. Maybe with my sister's baby Penelope. Then maybe when she
And your
wants
sister's
something.
like, don't you fucking get her
My
a
sister would
tattoo.
kill me if she hears this. Maybe, but that's it. Never a man.
No.
Never a man.
It's a death sentence. It's doomsday.
Stupid. It's hell.
Yeah.
Well, I had something else I want to tell you. What was it? This is to start catching up because I don't see each other. What the hell?
This is slobs.
This is slobs. I don't think I have any. I definitely have a slob story.
Oh.
Do you have a slob story?
I mean, fuck. If I would have
I'm
prepared,
just trying to think now.
probably.
I'm like, I can't even think of anything that I've.
No, I just
Well,
haven't
my
seen
anal
it so
fissure's
long.
still here. That's a problem.
You're okay. Wait,
I've been
I
sharding
mean, what
a lot.
actually is?
Oh, I peed right before I went on stage a couple weeks ago. I was so annoying.
You peed like
And I peed. Oh, I peed in Albuquerque. I was waiting for the meet and greet. It's so disgusting. This fucking. I don't like when an automatic toilet goes off when I'm not finished.
it's honestly kind of insulting.
I'm like, I'm also like, is my labia getting sucked in there? I'm like terrified about it.
Oh, yeah.
So I like jumped up and pee drips were still coming out. So I peed all along the neck of my fucking of my jumpsuit, my pink jumpsuit.
No.
Then I had to like soak it under the fucking sink, and then I went out like reeking probably of urine.
And
It was
they're
so
like,
gross. I'm like, hey,
"Boy,
get in a photo with me,
didn't
pee
need
head.
to meet or greet this fucking lady. You should have just stayed away.
I should have stayed away. Disgusting.
Oh
Piss
my
woman.
god. Oh,
I
and
know.
with the jumpsuit.
Jumpsuits.
Oh fuck.
And I pissed when I was on stage. I did a big act out, and I felt a big pee drip come out. And I was wearing a green jumpsuit, and you could see it. Remember the time like I peed at my jumpsuit, and you didn't believe me?
And it was a full pee.
I pissed.
It was like
That's a lot of urine.
a load.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah. Wait, what is an anal fissure?
A butt cut. It's like when your asshole rips.
Okay, I've definitely had those. I just always confuse. I had once a long time ago, I had an external hemorrhoid,
Yeah.
but it's gone. It's never come back.
Yeah.
And everyone I talk to is like, they come back, and I'm like,
No, you could be one of the lucky ones. They do.
it burst.
Oh, burst.
Well, and like my toilet was filled with blood,
Oh, fuck.
and I didn't know what worked. Or I mean, I don't know how they worked or what happened, or if that's supposed to happen, if it's not. Then I end up going to a doctor, like making an appointment.
Yeah.
And of course, it wasn't right away. Of course, it was like in 2 weeks or whatever. And I'm like, my butt was bleeding a lot, but it stopped. But I don't know. And this happens to me every time I go to the doctor. By the time I go, everything's fine.
Oh, yeah. Then you're
But
like,
I go,
just look at my ass.
yeah, it was a hot doctor. And he's like, well, we can, I can take a look. And he looked at my ass and he put a finger in there. I was just on my side and he fingered my butt. And I was like, oh.
Did he bring another doctor in there? A nurse? When was this? They're supposed to bring somebody else in.
I don't think so.
Your ass got privately fingered?
Yeah. But then he went, seems fine. And I was like, I just had a hot doctor
Hot doctor finger your ass?
finger my ass to go. I explained to you my disgusting bloody asshole.
And you're just like,
I'm like, okay.
I feel like people don't realize how common hemorrhoids are. The amount I talk about them, I would assume at this point, everyone in my family has them.
where do they come from? That's what I don't understand. I mean, I've heard
There's
like, if you
so
push
many-
too hard,
no,
but it's
not that now. It's
is
everything.
it genetics? Is it?
It's pushing, it's stress, it's diet, it's diarrhea. There's everything. Sitting on the toilet too long. Every single thing is a hemorrhoid now. They're
like cancer.
it's terrifying.
Everyone has it.
I know. Oh my God, dark. Oh God.
So dark. I mean, it's everywhere.
I've been having crazy dreams. I told you. Oh my God, I told you I had a sex dream with Eddie Pepitone, and I
Why are you admitting this?
I don't know.
I was gonna take that to the grave.
I literally can't get it out of my head. And like, no offense, Eddie Pepitone, but it's like it's haunting me. It was so fucking vivid, and it's like I never have fucking sex dreams with like.
You could have sex dreams with, I don't know, Captain America.
Please, Eddie Pepitone is the one who's coming in with his soiled bowler hat and his like oversized
Screaming
loose
at
shirt
you?
with his like gut hanging on the bottom. Like that's literally what the dream was. Oh God! And I was like, and he was like so happy. He was so pumped. I know he's got a wife that he loves and his dogs,
And she's beautiful and she's really sweet.
Yeah, this is nothing against Eddie here. This is just
No, it's just
this
like
is who
when
I'm
you
fucking
have
in my dreams.
Sex dreams with people that you're like, I don't want to have sex with that guy.
Yeah, no offense, Eddie. I was like, and then I told Jefferson, I'm like, you can't even get mad. This is my sex dream. And you
I
don't know
would
what Eddie
get-
Pepitone is.
Did he get mad?
Google him. No, he's like, that's insane. I'm like, please, anybody
He's like,
else?
never felt more confident.
Literally.
I don't think I've had a sex dream of anyone else since I started dating Nate. But
This is who I get.
one time in my last relationship, I had a sex dream with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
Young Arnold.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Which like isn't my
Specific.
type, but I was like, oh, maybe it is. I woke up and I was like,
Arnold's not
man,
bad.
you got to start working out.
Young Arnold's not bad.
No,
good
yeah,
looking.
that
He was
fucking
jacked.
aggressive accent.
He's
I've
got-
never
yeah,
been
yeah.
into like really jacked dudes though.
I like abs.
Oh, I like an ab. Don't get me wrong. And Nate, when we first started dating, was like pretty shredded.
He was pretty shredded.
He's pretty shredded. And now he works a lot. And so he's got like a regular in shape body.
Yeah, but
I'm not
like,
going to shit on Nate.
No, he's not like a blob.
No, relationships. He got rid of his Equinox membership 2 months after we started dating. He's like, well, I got what I came here for. I was like,
he's not wrong.
It couldn't be more clear why you're going to Equinox.
That's so
Try
funny.
to meet a lady.
And he did it, and that's it.
He's like, I'm not paying all that money.
How much is it? Like $250 or $350 a month?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. At the time, he was working in mortgages and was making the money where it was.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It made sense, but he's like, I don't need to spend that money anymore. I'm like, oh,
That's absurd. That
well,
much money for working out.
Yeah, well, that's if you're spending that much money at a gym and they're not going down on you every time you go there.
Literally,
you've got to be trying to meet people. I don't know what your
law today was crazy. You used to go to the same gym.
Oh yeah,
my psycho trainer coming screaming on top of his lungs today. He's like, Steffi comes over. He's like, where you been? Miss me? I'm like, no. He's like, comes back over. He's because I thought he had a new gym in Atlanta. I was like, oh, it's in Atlanta. He's like, the investors couldn't take it. I'm the fucking greatest. They can't work with the fucking greatest. I'm up here. I'm like,
you mean
go
the business
away.
failed?
I'm like,
the investors couldn't take it.
Like, what is this?
The risk of your shitty gym?
God, insane. It was
he's
so
nuts.
crazy. He's so nuts.
He used to yell my name when I would walk in, or sometimes he would yell your name. And I'm like, you don't even know my name. He'd go, Steph. And
Remember
I'd go,
how I almost fucked him? That would have been the biggest regret. That would have been so insane. I would have had a good 10 minutes though.
Oh, yeah. He probably would have bench pressed you. Can you imagine just him? Check this out. He'd be the guy look at this move. He probably has mirrors all around his bed.
Oh, yeah.
And when he's fucking, he's like,
yeah. He's for sure American Psychoing. Yeah, I wouldn't even be. I'm like, why am I here? I had the opposite with Jefferson. I lost I started fat with him.
It's kind of a nice feeling because you're like, okay. I don't think you were fat, but I know what you mean. You're like, you weighed more.
Yeah.
But when you feel like you're not at your best and someone loves you, you're like, okay, so I'm not gonna. You're in it.
I was like, I look back, I was literally 35 pounds heavier when we started dating. I was 185
you look fucking
when we started
great.
dating.
What are you doing?
I'm 150 now.
Tell me what you're doing. Are you on drugs?
I'm not on drugs. Everyone fucking thinks I'm on drugs. I wish I was on drugs.
You're a fucking bitch.
I'm not on drugs. I work out every fucking day.
How long? Tell me.
At least an hour and a half.
Okay. I just finally started this week because I've been doing these half-hour little, but I'm like, you know what? I got to turn it up. It's not enough to lose, and I need to lose some weight. I've been doing just more self-tapes.
Yeah.
And I'm just being realistic. I talked to Nate. Nate did not want to have this conversation, but I was like, I need you to talk to me like a manager. You are not my boyfriend right now because I know you're never going to tell me this as my boyfriend, but I need to hear from an outside source that it will impact my career in a positive way if I lose weight, if that's the case. And he's like, well, he didn't say it.
No.
But
where would you lose weight though? This is what I'm looking at you, but I don't understand what you're talking about.
Here, I have
We're not, here's the thing.
What is this?
We're not, I'm going to tell you this right now. We both have a little pouch and
pouch?
It's never going away.
Look at this. Look at it.
Jess, I put Cabela
You're gonna
mine.
have a sex dream
I
about
have
me.
the same thing as you, but mine's 3 times that size. Guess what?
What is it?
It's not going the fuck away. Deal with it.
Here was my thought.
Mine's there. It's not going away. How much weight I've lost, it's not fucking going away.
Yeah, and then this just feels like it looks bigger when I lose weight.
It looks stupid.
Stays there.
It stays there.
And I'm like, why am I a kangaroo?
My sister's like, it's because you have really important organs it's protecting. I'm like, no, my organs can go to hell.
Shut up. What is it, the 1400s? I'm not pumping out a kid.
Yeah, I'm not. Are you having a kid?
I don't know. I'm kind of at the end. Here's what.
I have a nightmare story that's going to make you not want one.
Oh.
My friend just had a baby and she almost died. She's our age.
In 2025?
Literally last week.
Did they say it's because she's a little older?
She did an emergency C-section and she hemorrhaged and she couldn't feel her legs and they took the baby away and her husband got norovirus so he couldn't see the baby. She was by herself in the ICU, thought she was paralyzed on her deathbed.
Oh my fucking God.
Got the baby a week later. I'm not going to say her name in case whatever.
Oh, but no. You know what? I was like, why have I heard this story?
You know the story. Anessa probably told you.
Anessa mentioned a friend. Yeah. Oh.
It's terrifying. Like
so
perfectly healthy.
I was trying to think of
fine.
who was I talking with. It was Anessa we were talking with.
Not a smoker, not a big drinker. Like no.
Well, there's this theory that I think Anessa actually brought up to me that about people are saying that they're like rushing these C-sections and like they're not letting women have them naturally because
they're trying to rush them in and out of the fucking hospital.
Yeah, they want a
In and
bigger
out of your
turnover. Like
time.
it's a
Yeah.
fucking busy restaurant.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah.
And that shit.
That's crazy.
Not gonna fly.
No.
I honestly don't. I have not ruled out the possibility of wanting a kid if in the very short window I have left, things work out. I'm not in a place to have one. We know that. I'm paying my bills.
Who is?
But my bills are like, I'll go 3 months and be like, I've got it. And then I'll go, uh-oh, where'd my money go? How will I pay my rent this time? Like it's not steady. So I would never bring a kid into that. I think that when people go, you just figure it out. You're a shitty person. No, you don't figure. You fucking figure it out before you.
Money.
But like, if something, you know how it is in our field where like something could start clicking and you make more money and things take off or whatever, then maybe. But I don't know. But I did the blood work for some reason.
Oh, you did?
My doctor has not called to be like, here's what the blood work says.
So you tested the eggs?
Well, I did the blood work just to see what my like fertility is.
Okay,
the FSH, and they tell you how many follicles, or I don't know
Oh,
what they tell you because I did 2 tests and cannot get a call back from my doctor. I think it's just busy and probably more priority to people who are pregnant and having situations, and it's bad insurance. But like, I got I don't know what it is, the approval or the referral for the blood work last May, but I just did it because you have to do the 3rd day of your period and then the 21st day of the same cycle.
Oh.
And with being on the road,
What the hell's that?
I like kept being like, well, I'm on the road. I can't, and my period's irregular. So I'm like, just gonna have to wait it out.
Yeah, send it in.
And now I'm like, what did I do this for? Because
It was expensive?
no,
Okay.
that wasn't. But like, I'm doing it to go, in theory, is it like clock's ticking, you got to jump on this now, or freeze your eggs? And it's like, I don't have money to freeze my eggs. Why am I just doing this, setting myself up to be disappointed? Because even if they're like, you look good now, it's like, okay, well, I'm not having one now. So why have I just given away my blood to be like,
Take it. Get it out of me.
and will that make me thinner?
Take the blood from here. I'm taking it from my gut.
That's,
Here's the thing.
can you draw
Just-
it from
just-
here?
just draw
I
it
see a
right
vein.
here.
I see a vein.
Jefferson occasionally goes in there.
What do you mean he goes in there?
Like jizzes in there. I'm trying to make it
Steph?
seem what?
You're gonna get pregnant.
No, it's been a year and a half.
It's not as easy as you think.
Exactly. And I'm like, and I
Are
think
you
that-
on birth control?
No, I haven't been for years. I haven't been for
might
like
be
8 years.
might
So
be a
I'm
dead
like,
zone.
that's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, I'm not.
This is how it happens, though.
Every month.
I don't remember what something happened early in your relationship with Jefferson. Nothing happened. It was like someday we were hanging out and there was like a vibe. I don't know what the fuck it was. There was one time where I was like, is she going to tell me she's pregnant?
Oh, really?
I think it was just this fear of like, this bitch is going to go in fucking
I would have.
full bore. She's known this guy a month. She's going to be like, we're having a baby.
Oh, I would. If I get pregnant, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Obviously. Well, we'll see. I gotta do a couple tests on it, make sure it's okay.
Make sure it's hot.
Make sure it's hot. If my baby has a big nose, I don't want it.
Do you guys talk about it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. His dad passed away when he was young, so he like pretty much helped.
Was he the
raise.
oldest?
He was the oldest of 9. So
So
I was
he
like looking
might
at
be, like,
photos of the
averse
family.
to it.
He's like, I was a dad. There's all these photos of him like as a teenager holding all these babies. I'm like, oh, he was a dad when he was like fucking 12.
Oh.
He's been a dad for a while. He's been helping out with family for a long time. So I'm like, I don't think he wants. Also, I threw my back out last week in such a way. I literally almost called my friends Matt and Julie to come pick me up. I was like, I need my biggest friends to come pick me up off the floor.
Who is the strongest person I know?
I literally was like, Matt O'Brien is gonna pick me up. Jefferson was gone. I was crawling around here. The dog was so confused, like looking over at me, and we're both on the same level. I was like, eh. Oh, that's what I tell you. Okay, this is so
Yeah, that's
fucking
crazy.
This is so embarrassing. Okay. I'm mortified by my behavior. I am so impatient that it's a problem. I need to calm down. You've known this about me. I have
What?
issues. No, this is story. This actually, I think I finally done it. Caroline Ray, Sabrina Teenage Witch, hilarious comedian.
Oh my God, love her.
Comments, because a bunch of people, thank you if you commented about my back. So many people were like reaching out.
Oh my God, I
stuff.
missed the whole. You don't fucking show up in my feed. It drives me crazy.
I was bedridden. I didn't leave the bed for like almost 12 hours. I was like about to pee and poo in the bed. I could not get out of bed. It was so fucking bad.
Sorry for
This
laughing.
Canadian medicine, Robaxacet, whatever it's called, fucking saved my ass.
Robaxacet?
Will be bringing it back from Canada. They don't sell it. There's no equivalent here because it combines two fucking drugs, like acetaminophen, whatever, and something else. I wouldn't have been able to go to Albuquerque without these pills. I had to call my friend Rebecca. I'm like, do you have the extra pills? I was driving around the city finding these pills because I ran out of mine. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
So Caroline Ray goes, I have this osteopath. He's amazing. Go see him. He will fix you up. And I'm like, okay. She goes, he'll get you in last minute. She's like, I told him you're going to call him. He'll get you in last minute. You have to go. He's very expensive, but he's great. I go, okay.
Oh God.
So I drive down Santa Monica last week. My appointment's at 12:30. I get there at 12. I go to the front, a very weird office. It's like off Santa Monica, and like with this strip mall thing. I'm like, what is this? I'm wearing ripped denim jeans and like an oversized Harley shirt. I get in, I'm like, I go to the front desk. I'm like, hi, I'm here for Dr. I remember her name, whatever. And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm a doctor. She's like, is it this office? I'm like, it's this office. And I show the name. She's like, call him, tell him you're here. I'm like, weird.
Isn't that your job? You're the front desk lady.
Very confused. So I go, okay. So I call him, no answer. Then I text, go, hey, I'm here early, but whatever. So I sit down. And then this doctor comes out and he's wearing glasses and he like looks at me, gives me the nod, and I go, hi. I'm like, oh, he knows I'm here. That's clearly my doctor.
That must be the doctor.
Then every single patient walked in right after me and was in there for 5 minutes. I was so confused. 5 minutes would go in, 5 minutes, come back out. 1 man, 2 minutes, come back out. I'm like, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, everyone's going in front of me. Got to the point, it's 12:45. And I'm like, okay, I'm fucking pissed. And he'd come out and kind of give me this weird, like, this face? Like
hey, what's
like
going
weird,
on?
and then like give me like an up and down, and like the way he was looking at me made me so uncomfortable. I get in my fucking car. I'm like, fuck this. This fucking psychopath is not getting my fucking money. He's looking up and down at me like I'm some scumbag that doesn't have money to begin with. I'm in my car driving, so fucking pissed. Call Jefferson. I'm like, fucking doctor, treat me like dog shit. He's not getting my money. And I get a text. Hey, Stephanie, I'm ready for you to come in now. I go, I left. I don't care to be treated like this. And he's like, excuse me? And I'm texting and driving like down fucking Fountain. I'm like, the way you looked at me, you took every patient in front of me. He's like, I've been with a patient this whole time. That must have been Dr. Johnson. And I'm like, sorry? He's like, glasses, white hair. And I went, yep, that was Dr. Johnson. How dare you? He goes, in all my years of being at this office, this has never happened. Do you want to come back? And I'm like, I'm already home now. It's over today. And I was like so mortified. I'm like,
I'm deeply ashamed.
I can't tell Caroline. I'm like, I was so embarrassed. And then I'm actually going to see him tomorrow because he was a normal guy. I'm like, I'm not as crazy as I seem. Can I please come back? So
well, just go back pain. Back pain will make you crazy.
I'm going back in, and now Caroline's like, so how was it? And I was like, look, I gotta tell you something. I got a problem. It's crazy behavior.
This other guy. Also, what is that other guy doing? He's running a racket.
Apparently, he was a chiropractor. I'm like, it takes 5 minutes.
That
seems crazy.
I don't trust people like that.
No,
you're just going in, cracking your back, and get out of here.
Hey, like you're not even sitting down. He's like cracking. He's like walk, and he just gives you like a bear hug. What the hell?
All right, walk it off. I'm afraid of chiropractors. I'm so afraid that like. I went to one after one of my car accidents for a little while, and I just every time was like,
one of your car accidents.
There's so many.
How many car accidents you have?
Do you know in December I got hit by a drunk driver?
This December?
Yeah, totaled last May by somebody else. A fucking stolen truck on the freeway, and then I'm at a stoplight coming home from the store late night. Shit-faced guy who, by the way, looked unbearably like my ex.
Ew.
He gets out and walks with the car, and I was already furious. And then I was like, "You gotta be." It wasn't my ex, but I was like,
"If it was,"
I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm so sorry."
And you're like, "You drunk slug."
Yeah, you fucking in your like old like Audi sports car. By the way, his insurance was so shitty that I was like, not a chance that this is even close to the first time he's hit somebody as a drunk driver.
But you got the money back.
Oh no, I had to pay, my insurance paid, and now they're in subrogation, whatever the fuck that is, trying to get the money back from his insurance. So I tried to go through his insurance to pay for fixing my car, And they just like weren't answering, and they were like, he doesn't have enough coverage. I ended up paying $2,500 out of pocket for this drunk piece of shit. I should find his ID. I took a picture of his license. I should show up at his house.
You should.
And go, give me my fucking money.
That's insane.
None of them have been my fault. That's what's crazy. 2021 is when I got hit on the side of someone like backing out of their driveway. That's when I went to a chiropractor. I got a lawyer and like got a little bit of money or whatever. I was like, yeah. But then the other two, I've totaled 3 cars in Los Angeles, and it's never been even close to my fault.
Because you've never drunk and drive.
No, it's never even been debatable. And I'm not saying I've never like fucked up driving and like, you make or whatever. Like, I didn't see somebody there, but I've never hit anyone, and I've never.
Oh my God.
It's just like, I think I have bad car karma. Anyways, the point is, I had to go to that chiropractor, and every time I was like, oh, he's going to kill me. This is it. This is how I die.
Please just do any kind of cracking.
He would also, this is not good for, I'm not going to do an impression, but he would walk into the office. Yes, I am. Whatever, just for you, even though people can't see it. The chiropractor would come in like this.
Like all like.
Stiff, like he couldn't move his neck. And I'm like,
no.
What?
No, I was literally thinking this the other day.
It's like going to a fat personal trainer. Like, I don't want you here.
No, this makes no sense. I was thinking the other day because I'm like, every time we go somewhere, I'm like, your job kind of has to fit what you're doing.
You need to look like I want, if I'm getting.
If you get makeup done and the makeup girl has no makeup on, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, or
sorry.
A hair person like this.
And I'm like, no, if you can't do your own hair, like a mop on their head.
Or if you went to go
and
get Botox and they're like, welcome to the salon, the spa. You're like,
please no.
Oh,
you need to kind of look like you're. I was in Denver last weekend or 2 weekends ago. Whenever I was in Denver, whenever these come out, God knows. And there's a couple that wasn't laughing at a single thing. I'm like, what is this? I'm like, how did you guys come here? Like much older. And they're like, yeah, it was this or the other guy, Michael Longfellow at the other Comedy Works. I go, why'd you pick me? You looked more like a clown. I was like, that's nice.
You looked funnier.
You just looked funnier. He looked like a nice guy, they said. I'm like, fair. Michael Longfellow does look like a nice guy.
Yeah, he is very like.
But I'm like, you probably should have gone to his show. And I was like, and they're like, oh, we liked your clip online. I'm like, what clip was it? It was about the fucking dog. So these clubs are posting clean jokes of me. The Susan name joke. I'm like, no. You must post the pussy jokes because otherwise people are going to come and be so confused.
Well, that's right. So at first with like posting clips online, the very early days, I would only post things that were clean because I was like, well, the algorithm, or I don't want people. And then I was like, what are you doing? It's the same reason where it's like the idea of doing a super clean set on the Tonight Show. I mean, not that the Tonight Show doesn't do what it used to, but it's like people would be so upset if they saw me do that set and came to my show and then saw me being like, anyway, my lips.
Yeah, they'd be like, what the fuck?
Like, what the? Why are you talking about a vibrator for 10 minutes?
Yeah, we didn't pay for this.
Yeah, it's. You got to give them what they're going to get, especially at a club. It's like, they're going to complain. But if you go, this is, I mean, I've had clubs literally just go, and even still, and I've slowly started getting less overtly dirty just in what I happen to be talking about. It's not intentional, but it's just the material I'm doing now. But they'll go, this is a rated R show. Just say that.
Yes.
Or sometimes they're like, this is a rated X. And I'm like, well,
that's crazy.
Now I can't just be like, oh, the sky is crazy. Like now I feel like I have to be extra dirty.
I came this weekend in Albuquerque. Your breath smells like what I think my anal fissure smells like. And now you're yawning in my eyes. She's yawning in my face. This weekend, I think I sold out the early Saturday show with... I shouldn't say I sold it out. The club sold out, and I just happened to be the comedian because maybe 30 people in the crowd knew who I was. I came out. It was a bunch of...
Is Comedy Works?
No, this was in Albuquerque at the casino. There was about...
Santa Ana Star?
Oh, no. Yes. It was maybe 30, 40 couples of... old Mexican couples.
I was going to say a lot of older Mexicans.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm not for them. So I came out and I was like,
I am.
Hey, if you guys want to leave during this at any point, you can. And I shouldn't have opened like that because they were like, what? And I started really weird, but then I did walk some people. But I was
like, just a heads up. I'm specific and I'm not going to adjust.
I only walked one couple. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. One couple. I was like, really? Okay. And I brought out my I have one joke that I do.
You were trying. You're like, let's see if they can handle this.
So hard, and I brought
treating
up
like
joke.
professional wrestling.
No, and I bombed my dick off for an hour. 1 hour of hell. Oh yeah, I got off and I almost cried. I did cry.
Really?
I'm kidding. I did cry.
They're
yeah.
like not. I heard. Well, whatever. We can talk about that off the air. I was like, I heard that they're like not gonna be a club
really
anymore. Like they're not booking it as the club. That theater's been there for years, but then they like branded it as a club.
Oh,
like it used to just be part of this like one nighter run I used to do. I did it
like
years
a
ago.
banquet hall.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I thought they like redid it into a club out of nowhere.
No, it's been like that forever. But it was not a club. It was just like they would just bring off like one-off shows. That's how casinos are. They just need like the entertainment. This is the thing about casino shows. If you get a good crowd at a casino, you are lucky, and you should count yourself lucky because most of those people are just like, I gotta quit losing money. I need a break.
That's exactly what it is.
But there's nowhere else to go, so they're like, let's go see this thing.
I think there's like literally nothing else around their comedy club wise. So these people actually were coming.
There's
to see
not a
comedy
lot
show.
of entertainment in that area.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's the thing to do on the weekend or whatever night, and they come
God
and
help us.
it's
God
comedy is
help
so
us all.
subjective. Like if you just went to like if someone's like, let's go to a music concert, and you just have no clue what kind of music you're gonna get, you could discover a new band you love, or you
Yep.
could go and be like,
I hated all this.
polka.
Polka.
We got 5 hours of German polka music. What are we doing?
But wouldn't you Google? You would know. Oh, this is a polka festival.
Yeah, but people don't do that. With
You show
this,
up. Like,
I thought it was
this is
metal.
heavy. Yeah.
Just heavy eyeliner. I have like a ripped shirt.
Yeah, if dog
my
collar,
tits
and
are
you're like,
out,
"Oh."
and I'm like, oh. I guess
Tits
I'll
are out.
take a
Guess what?
bratwurst.
Guess what? Guess what's coming up? Tits are out. The Ren Fair.
We got to go back.
We're not going back.
I loved it.
You did love it. Anessa dressed up like the fucking king.
I mean, that part I loved. I also
That part was
hated it,
funny.
but I loved it.
We got some good pics because we looked cute that day.
Yeah. I just want to go and look hot.
We looked very hot compared to all those milky jugs flopping around.
Yeah, you'll never feel hotter. If you need to feel good, dress up and go to the Ren Fair.
Or go to Vegas. Those are the two places
It's
where you
basically
look
the same thing. Downtown Vegas is a Ren Fair.
It actually is.
Just like that is a human turkey leg.
It-
What?
The fact that we all were like so pumped for the turkey leg and then had one bite and I was like, I'm covered in whiteheads.
I heard those are emu legs. Have you heard that? I don't know if it's
Ew.
true, but somebody sent me like an article.
Ew.
Okay, why'd I even say it?
Oh my God, that's so
it
gross.
could just be a lie. You know what someone sent me later, and I wish I would have found. Apparently, she was viral on TikTok, and everyone was going to see this girl. There was a bar wench.
Oh,
who
yes.
would pour a shot in your mouth and like dirty talk you.
Yes,
And I'm like, that would have been
yes.
fun. Instead, we're seeing that guy with the flames.
Oh, the absolute worst performer. You know what? I wish I had his name. I would bluntly say his name right now if I remember what it was.
I'm glad we don't remember his name because no one should.
It was the worst flame throwing. I hate when like, it's about to be crazy. Everyone come back and sit down. 2 more minutes until I have my finale. And then he just
He's
throws
got like
it
a
up once.
lighter.
Yeah. We're like, what? And that really annoying guy that wouldn't give us directions. We're like, hey, sir, can
He
you
sent
please
us the
tell us
wrong fucking way.
this merry way, my wench dear? We're like, north or south? Oh, well, the sun sets in the east. We're like, which way? That was so annoying. I hated
Yeah,
that
I was
man.
like, we just want to see that jousting. And then we couldn't get
And then we
seats.
missed the jousting. We
Yeah,
couldn't
to
get
go see
seats.
this flame throwing. Everyone is barking to try to get people to come to their show.
It was
I
so
should have beat up
hot.
that man.
You should have beat up that man. He was so annoying.
Yeah.
Susan, just sit down, please. It's like absurd. Then come up here with me.
But
Come
that
up.
being
Then come
said,
up. Then
I
come
love
up.
an excuse
Come
for a
up.
costume.
Come up. You want to be on camera
I'm
so
gonna go to
badly?
a theme night. Maybe let's go back to that country music
There we
dancing.
Go. There we
I
go.
just want to dress up. Oh, Susan, big baby Susan.
She's so heavy.
So-
it's crazy.
She thinks she's a little puppy. It's so funny. How
if
much
you're
does
not
she
watching
weigh?
YouTube, you're missing a 80-pound golden retriever just sitting on my lap.
Just beautiful.
I think she's crushing my rib cage. This is
Just
how I die.
snaps.
I always ask guess the funniest way to die, and this is how I die. Susan just crushing my
God,
fucking
the
organs.
funniest way to die.
Wait, I haven't even asked you. Do you have any new like horrendous body stories that like?
You know what?
haunted you?
Not
New ones?
horrendous body, but I have developed a heart condition.
What?
Apparently, I have
God, are we friends anymore?
PVCs or something. Ventricular. Yeah. I have too many heartbeats and it's irregular. It'll like go slow. It'll skip a beat. I had to get off Adderall because of it.
Oh,
Which
really?
is why I'm a disaster. I can't take stimulants.
Oh fuck, nothing.
Nothing. So I'm just raw dogging life. Me and coffee. I love that mug. I'm just kidding.
Wait, so you can't even like drink alcohol?
I can. I'm not. I shouldn't.
Okay.
And I probably shouldn't have too much caffeine just because it all exacerbates. I'm not supposed to drink alcohol at all.
Oh fuck.
And I mostly don't. Every
You
once in a
really
while.
you drink when you're around me.
Yeah.
Because I'm a drunk. And then I'm like, you're not drinking wine with me? Fine.
And I'm
then you're
like, I don't want to
fine.
listen to her, bitch. I'll just die. I mean, I feel like anyone who knows me now would never believe how much I drank in college. I was blacked out the whole time.
And now you're fucking. So what does this mean now? What do you have to just monitor?
So it's just, yeah. Well, so I had to go in to get like an EKG, and they did a stress test where I was on, I went on a fucking treadmill. But,
oh, God.
and to determine if I
With,
needed
like,
more than to
plugs in
just
your head?
monitor. Well, they were on my chest. But here's the thing. I have shitty insurance. And it's specifically like I switched to shittier insurance because I was like paying out of pocket, like bleeding money because I have rheumatoid arthritis. I was like, well, just in case something happens.
Yeah.
And it's kind of gone into remission. It's been really good the last couple of years. And maybe clearly maybe not the best move, but I was like, I'm just going to get cheaper shit for a little while.
Yeah.
Save some money. I'm making healthy choices.
Yes.
And I went to a like general doctor appointment when I got the new insurance just to be like, check up so I could keep getting my Adderall. It was literally to go like, I need you to go thumbs up because I got to get a new psychiatrist to prescribe this because it's all insurance shit. And I get into the doctor's office and she's doing my general checkup. She checks my heartbeat and she's going, I'm going to send you a cardiologist. And I was like, what?
Like, what's that? Why?
And she's like, yeah, no, your heartbeat is off. And what pisses me off is the good insurance I had where I was going to like Cedars-Sinai at this like nice office with this doctor. I had mentioned something to her like a year before because I've got an Apple Watch and I didn't always sleep in it, but sometimes I'd take a nap or like fall asleep and I would get alerts that were like, your heartbeat's been below 40 beats per minute for over 10 minutes. And that doctor said, just quit wearing the watch. And because
that doctor should be fired.
Oh yeah, no.
Quit wearing the watch.
And because I'm I have been made to think, I don't know if I'm a hypochondriac. Here's the thing. Growing up, my mom would be like, you're a hypochondriac. And now I'm like, that's honestly a great move for a parent who can't afford doctors. Just convince your kid that they're crazy. I don't know if I'm a hypochondriac or if my mom just was fucking drunk and didn't want to deal with it. But because that was said to me so much, when the doctor, I was like, yeah, it's probably fine.
It's the watch. Yeah, it's not me.
These
it's not
watches,
my heart.
the technology isn't. And I was like, okay. She could be, I don't know. I don't trust technology. So this doctor immediately is like, you got to go to a cardiologist. And here's the thing about shitty insurance. So I go into this cardiologist's office. First of all, I get there and they're like, you got to put on a mask, which I wouldn't mind, but none of the staff was wearing a mask. So it felt very personal.
That's so personal.
It felt like they were like, you stink. You
Yeah.
have HPV in your throat from sucking dick. We can tell by your vibe. I was like,
Covered in dog hair. They're like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. And then there was the guy, I guess he's like a technician. It was just a guy named Ron.
It's
never a doctor.
No, there has to be doctors.
The doctor came in later for the stress test, but for the putting the stuff on, he's like, oh, they made me put on a hospital gown, which what an overstatement of a thing. But I just want to be able to be on the kind of health insurance where the hospital gown is made out of fabric. Have you been to a doctor where it's
ones?
like the fucking toilet paper?
No, it's crazy. And there's like a clip on the back and your whole anus is hanging
Yeah,
out.
but this had to be to the front because of the thing. So now I'm just covering my nipples with
It had to be
paper
forward?
mache. Yeah, because they have to put all these
Oh
things
my
on me.
God.
This man's like covering me in notes. He's wearing a baseball cap. I was like, what are we even doing?
No, he wasn't.
I
Ron
swear
wearing
to
a
God.
backwards baseball cap. He looked
Yeah.
like Fred Durst. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm Ron.
He's like, let me put these on here. And I'm like, this is
That's
fun.
crazy.
Yeah, and then I had never had an ultrasound before, and they use like a wand. It looks like a microphone, but he was like covering it in what looked like lube, and I'm like, "Is my heart in my asshole? What are we?
What are you doing?
Doing with this thing?" And you have to lay on your side. You have to
So
lay
your
on your
tits are like
side.
flopping around.
Yeah, and it's like, I wish I was in my 20s. I don't know if you're experiencing this. I've never had tits, and still somehow they're sagging.
Mine are gone.
Yeah, I'm like,
They're
they were
facing the
never
ground.
really there, and
No,
now
they're simply gone. You know
now
what?
so I was on the side, and then I ripped the fucking paper in the vest. I'm laying like this, and this nipple's just out here. just
they're
like,
just, like,
looking for
Ron's
snacks on the
loving it.
ground. And I'm like,
Ron's fucking getting off.
he's wanding around my tits as if it's like an old blowjob porn. Just
Oh God!
and he found it. He
Ew.
goes, there she blows. And I'm like, there she blows?
That's where the heart is. What do you mean? It's not in different people, different places.
Yeah, it's also like, I don't want it to blow. That's what we're trying to
Yeah,
avoid.
there she. What is with these doctors?
It's fucking.
I actually can't breathe.
And then the stress test, what a nightmare. They make you go on a treadmill and you're just jogging and they keep every few minutes. They need your heart to get to a certain rate to see how it does. It has to be like 150 or 160 beats per minute. And they have to stay there as long as you can handle it. But the whole reason I'm here is because I have like a weirdly low resting heartbeat rate. So like, it'll probably take 10 minutes. I'm on this thing for 20 minutes. And
Well,
every
there you
few
go.
minutes
You're
they
getting-
like incline and I'm like holding on for dear life. It's so inclined. And I'm like,
Oh my God! It's in the gown,
yes.
tits flopping
Sweaty
around,
tits.
no
Just
sports bra.
going everywhere.
This is crazy.
And they're like, so you do comedy? We should come to a show. And I'm like,
Tits out.
yeah. And there's a window, by the way, which I'm
What?
only now just realizing I'm just topless in
You're
a window.
topless running.
holding
This
on.
is crazy.
And all that for them to go. By the way, they're like, you want to stay as long as you can. Like once you hit the 150 or 160, I don't remember what it is, as long as you can keep going. And they're like, okay, you hit 150. And they told me like, whenever you're done to like raise your hand, I raised my hand like, oh, you want to stop now? And I'm like, it's been half an hour.
I've done enough cardio
I'm
for 3
drenched in
weeks.
sweat. But the vest is
Were you wearing
stuck to me.
shoes?
Yes,
Okay,
which is
thank God. I was
thank God, but also so weird now to think about that. I'm just in a
topless.
vest
It's so strange.
in my
like weird porn.
underwear with this with Ron and this Asian doctor, Dr. Cho, going.
Dr. Ron.
Going, yeah, no. And then just to go, well, no, you have no other symptoms? Because at the time I didn't. And now if I'm being like brutally honest with myself, I might be having a couple more symptoms, but I haven't said anything.
So what are the other symptoms then?
Chest pain.
Oh, God.
Lightheadedness, feeling dizzy. And I've started feeling a little dizzy sometimes. But also right now, my life's so chaotic that I'm like,
I don't know if it's
I don't
this.
know.
So what are you supposed to do then? Are you supposed to...
They just said, well, I can't because I was like, so I'm trying to get back on my Adderall. And they're like, I really can't recommend that. Like the psychiatrist I was going through was like, I need the heart doctor to say that it's okay. And he's like, I really can't recommend it. And I'm sure I could find some shoddy doctor who would do it. But I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't. And so now it's just to like
don't
wait
mix that.
and see. But then now I've gone,
light on.
I'm becoming, I don't want to say I'm becoming crazy. Someone was like, oh, PVCs. Yeah. A lot of people got those from the vaccine. And I was like, oh no. No, I don't need something to push me closer to being Sam Tripoli, where it's like, I'm just going to wear a tinfoil hat and be like, you don't know what the government's doing to us.
That's me right now.
Yeah.
I'm convinced all my rashes and everything are from it.
I mean, and also I'm just like, well, what if it's just stress? Which maybe it is.
I feel like I say this all the time.
Oh.
I feel like stress is the main cause of fucking everything.
Oh yeah. But then it's like, even if you know that, like when you're trying to like, okay, well, let me try to de-stress or let me try to get the emotions out. How?
There's no way. I thought I had a new therapist and I thought I liked her, but I was like, the vibe wasn't fully there. And it's like $175 an hour. I'm like,
So much money.
I need to really vibe if I'm paying $175 an hour.
Yeah. It's like, you need to feel like you're getting shit accomplished.
But de-stressing, if one more person tells me to meditate, I will punch you in the fucking throat while
I
I'm
just said
meditating.
that because I was just going to ask, do you meditate?
I don't meditate and I don't like it. There's got to be a different way. I'm not going to sit in silence and go.
Well, you don't have to go.
I don't know what it is. There's got to be something else. My meditation, my like de-stressing is when I take her for a hike and we're just walking and have my headphones on, listening to like Beach House or like
I think that is
Future
fine.
Islands, like something that's like kind of calming. There's got to be a different way of meditating because I'm like, or I'm trying to find this new yoga place over here. Apparently,
Ooh.
it's in the dark. So I won't see a bunch of buttholes and a bunch of thin
Yoga in
women.
the dark.
Yoga in the
Is it
dark.
hot yoga?
Hot yoga in the dark.
Oh.
And everyone's in one row. And I'm like, I'm trying this week because I'm like, I need to get in there. And I need something that's because like sometimes when I work out that de-stresses me.
Yeah, no, it definitely gets. The thing that keeps me lately going back into the gym on days when I go, I don't want to, is like, you'll feel less crazy.
Yes.
You'll feel less crazy, and that will make everyone around you feel less crazy. Because when I'm crazy, boy, people really feel it. It bleeds.
Do you mean Nate?
The only people who see me, which is Nate. Yeah, and he comes home from work And he's
stressed,
worked all
probably,
day
yeah.
and he's stressed, but he's, trying to clock out and I'm still going, I got to do this. And he's like, okay, the day is done. And I'll snap at him and go, we don't have the same schedule. And he's like, okay, well, but I'm done. And I go, well, I can't just control when the creativity hits me like a fucking mad scientist.
That was me today when you're like, I'm coming late. I'm like, I'm not funny past 4 p.m. So
That was so funny. And I was like, what? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of hit a lull at that time too.
I really like this morning. What is this fluff on me? My biggest
Susan.
creativity, it is Susan, is from like 8 a.m. to like 10:30, 11.
well, and it,
Bizarre, but I'm like, that's when this morning I was like,
but you have to channel it. Like my whole thing, I've spent, I don't want to say wasted, but wasted so much time trying to create a schedule for myself and fit the creativity into like, these will be my hours. And it's like, no, figure out when
No.
you're the most creative and
Yes.
build around that. Cause
Yeah.
you're doing yourself a disservice.
It is, yeah.
That it's like,
you're
if
forcing it.
yeah. And
Get
I'm more creative early too. Thank God it's like it's around the same time. And thank God it's when Nate's leaving. I do drive him.
You're like,
There's
"See
a
you later."
small window of overlap and he likes to wake up slow. He starts he's immediately working, but he likes to be quiet in the morning. And I like spring awake and I'm like, I have a new idea. I should start an 8th podcast. It's like, stop it.
He's like, you have to stop. Jefferson takes an hour and a half to get up. He sleeps in, and I'm in here, and it's my perfect time. I'm like, I have my coffee. I'm just fiddling around.
It's nice to have an office. I like having the second space. I finally started
it.
because
You
I've been
need it.
spreading out everywhere, just at the kitchen counter, and I'm like, no, sit at the desk.
Get the desk
Make it the
going.
workspace.
Make it the workspace.
It makes a difference.
Well, anyway, you have a special coming out.
I do have a special coming out. Oh my God, we have specials coming out. Oops.
I'll never
Cut
know.
that.
Oh, I've said it 100. Everyone's sitting here waiting for my
Going,
fuck.
yeah.
This
special.
is the week. Apparently, I'm finding out the date. We don't know. I'm not making any promises. But you're special. You have a date.
Watch me find out yours is coming out the same date, and I'll go.
No, when is yours coming out?
Early release on Punch Up, April 29th. So
Okay.
April 29th, if you like me, you like my comedy, you can find the link in all of my bios, JMS Comedy, or just go straight to punchup.live/JMS. But it'll be my first hour special.
There we go.
Yeah.
Coming out, ready to go.
So excited.
Some funny promos are going to come out real soon. You're going to see those.
Yeah, very, very funny stuff with our friend Anessa.
Yes.
She very generously came in and did a real fun
Very
idea I had. So
insane stuff.
she's so fucking funny.
She's so funny. It's insane.
And Steph's too. Wait till you see your...
We'll pump that when we
When it's
must
there.
pump it. We don't know.
But-
We're just going to keep it on the old DL for now.
Yeah.
But follow Jess on also your podcast.
Yeah. Ignorance is blessed. It's I don't even know what the fuck it's about. It's curiosity. It's a whole excuse just to be nosy and ask people questions I shouldn't ask them. But
And that's that.
yeah, come listen. And thanks for having me. I miss you.
I know. This has just us been talking because we haven't seen you in so fucking
Yeah,
long.
we should just catch up.
I know. I'm like, you have a heart problem? What?
Yeah. Anyways, I have 8 months to live.
I was like, what? No. Okay, bye. Follow Jess. Go to the
Bye.
special April 29th. What's it called?
Oh, hi y'all.
Hi, y'all.
Hi y'all. Filmed in New Orleans.
There it is.
We love it.
We love it. Subscribe to my fucking YouTube if you're not. I know I'm swearing.
But do it.
Follow
Bye.
Steph Infection on Instagram because I post so many clips there, and you're forgetting about that. And please keep commenting on Spotify and iTunes. I always forget people to remind them to please
Ooh.
do that. So the rating stays up, and maybe one day I'll make the top 500 podcasts on the planet. Because as of right now, we're still pretty low in the numbers. Thank you for listening, and I love you all.
Godspeed. Bye, y'all.